Now, I wanted to take a moment and talk about Neveah Kingbird. Now, for those who don't know, she is an indigenous 15-year-old girl who went missing from Minnesota. She was last seen walking into a trailer park and she went missing back in October of 2021. For those who don't know, I am a psychic medium and I wanted to talk about Neveah and the things that I picked up on her when I did a meditation. Now, before we get started, this is all alleged. And when I do my readings on any of the cases, I try to know as little to almost nothing about the case because it helps me to realize what is my imagination and what's coming from spirit. My visions can be symbolic or they can be literal, and it's really hard to tell which one is which. So, what I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna say everything that comes to mind, whether it's true or not, whether it's symbolic or literal. When I first looked at her picture, I felt like she was going to meet up with some friends. And that was what I picked up on her. So I felt that whoever she was with last wasn't a complete stranger. This feels like somebody that she knew or she kind of knew. Now, what I do feel is that what was going through her mind, and I feel like she felt like she thought that she can trust this person, and she quickly realized that she made a huge mistake by trusting this person. I heard the words, I didn't want to leave with him. So to me, it felt like she went to somebody's home and then she had to leave for some reason. Maybe this person said to her, I'm going to take you back home. And a part of her knew that that wasn't going to happen immediately. Like she knew that most likely they were going to stop somewhere else before they stopped at her home. It does feel that another person knows what happened to her, so I don't think this is just one person. There was somebody else who knows what happened. It does feel that at one point at that night, she went to the park, and the park is something significant. I did feel a little bit disoriented when I did my meditation, so I do feel like maybe she was drinking or she was taking something that she wasn't supposed to, whether it was voluntarily or involuntary. Now, at one point, I do feel like I am lost. So I don't know if she went to a place that she didn't recognize or she was lost at one point. Like if did my question is, was she abandoned at one point? Or like she got separated from the person that she went with, because it feels like she's lost. She feels like she was abandoned by this person or these group of people, right? Because I do feel that there is somebody else that knows what's going on. So I'm going to assume that there was probably another person there too. Now, here are a couple of names and things that I picked up that could possibly has to do with her location. So the first thing that really stood out to me was I kept seeing the word redwood. I don't know if redwood as in like they're trying to tell me something, a place that starts with the letter R or has the word red in it, or if there's a street, a business, a place that has the name Redwood. But that spot keeps standing out to me. So I don't know if she is in that location, around that location, or there is some type of connection in that location. And also, when I was asking her where was she, in my vision, I would see her go down to the ground and it looked like it was dirt or sand, I'm not sure, but she was able to write it with like a stick, and this is so weird because this is so clear. She wrote the name Paul. And I don't know if it's somebody that she knows, if it's a street of like a road or a business, or maybe she knows somebody who, right, with that name, but it clearly said the name Paul written down. Here's another random little thing that I also picked up. I kept seeing like a sanitation place, or at least it seems like a sanitation place, and the number 23. So I don't know if it's 23 is the age of the person that she was with, or 23 is has something to do with her location. Could be a road, like a road 23, or something along those lines. So far, that's all that I picked up for her for right now. But if you are interested in these types of readings, make sure to follow so you can stay updated.